Hello, beautiful collective. This is Satya once again, back with the second part of this new moon in Libra message. So, part one, I talked a little bit about the placements of some planets, some alignments that I thought were meaningful and helpful to me. I thought I would share that with you in hopes that you guys could gain some insight and talk a little bit about the full moon as well. And in this message, I want to talk a little bit about Mother Isis, or Isis. She is, of course, the divine mother in Egypt theology and history. She is a mother goddess. She is honest. She embodies integrity. She embodies balance and life. She is the scale. She is Libra. She gives people the rewards they deserve, or allows them to receive the punishments, the karmic lessons that they need to then get what they deserve. I've always been attracted to Isis myself. I have a Libra rising, so I think naturally I would be. But Mother Isis has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge to grant us, not only during this time of the full moon in Libra, but always. I recently got a deck that is the Isis Oracle, and it's a beautiful deck. I'll be showing you some of the cards, and I'll be reading some of the information from this booklet to share with you. But it's a wonderful, wonderful deck if you're into gods, goddesses, Egyptology. I would definitely encourage you to get this deck. But this message will be about Mother Isis. So the myth of Isis is that she was the daughter of Geb and Nut. Those are the Egyptian deities of the earth and sky. When her husband, brother Osiris, became king, she took on the role of teacher to the people of earth. And she taught them weaving, spinning, medicine. She gave to them all of the knowledge and the lessons that they would need to live life successfully and have security. During her husband's journey to faraway places to civilize other nations, Osiris is the lord of civilization. He taught the people of the land to commune with one another, how to build, how to grow, how to live amongst each other, to be civil. So as Osiris was journeying to other places to teach civilization to other nations, Isis took the role of regent. So she stepped into that masculine role to govern the people of the land with wisdom, with care, with great nurturing. When Osiris was killed by his brother Set, she was consumed with grief. She had lost her other half and immediately went off to search for his body. When she found it, she hid it away, but unfortunately Set found Osiris's body and cut it into 14 pieces and scattered it among the land. She was blessed with great power and wisdom by the god Thoth, and she found all of the pieces of her husband and came into sacred union with him, restored him to life, and as a result of that sacred union, she conceived and later gave birth to her child Horus. Horus is the falcon-headed god, and she fled into hiding with her son, warding off all danger with her magical powers, with her with powers, of course, of Horus and of Osiris, and blessings of other gods. And she stayed in hiding until Horus was old enough to take his rightful place as the ruler of Egypt. From the story, we know and learn that Isis had great magical powers, and was not only the embodiment of feminine love and nurturing, but she also could step into that traditional masculine role of ruler, of creating order and structure and discipline. So she is seen as not only capable and able and willing to handle and embody those masculine and feminine traits, but she is also then naturally seen as one who can balance, one who does balance, which is, I believe, how she is connected to the sign of Libra. She is an example of faithfulness and power. She is an example of modesty and sensitivity. She uses and also embodies a quiet, unobtrusive form of honesty and determination that we must have in order to bring about the desired results. I believe that lines up very well with that message that we had before about the placements that I still have here. Sun conjunct Moon in opposition with Chiron and Jupiter, needing to have a level of honesty and determination to move forward to bring about, right, the desires and the results that we want related to our North Node, but having some difficulty, but persevering and pushing through, not in an obtrusive, demanding, overbold way, but through divine power, through quiet determination, with dignity and authority of a divine queen, right? The dignity of a divine queen and the authority of a divine king. So Isis really is encouraging and urging us to take responsibility and lead the way for ourselves, lead the way for others that may be watching us, that may be looking to us an example, right? Lead the way to the solutions of the matter in question. And I think that lines up wonderfully, as the key word here for the full moon in Libra is solution. So what you'll see here are the cards that I shuffled and the universe sent them to me. But I think they represent this full moon in Libra very, very well. And again, I'll be reading from the book that comes along with the deck. It's a wonderful book. It has a page for every card, a good amount of background, a good amount of explanation. And for each card, it also comes with a ritual and an incantation. So for Divine Destiny here, and these are taped together because they will not stand on their own, but you'll see, where's Divine Destiny? There it is. Well, you guys can see all of them there. But this is Divine Destiny here by my pinky, and she is standing with a falcon on her arm, very standing much in her power, with a weapon in her hand. Yikes. But standing firm in her power, knowing that she embodies the path of the warrior. She has a divine destiny to heal the divine masculine and give birth to the future king, her son. Isis, as the divine, embodying the divine destiny, acts as the divine warrior to guide us towards our destiny, to guide us toward our North Node. She amplifies and exhibits a warrior energy in men and women. And it's that warrior energy that propels us forward, continuing down a worthy path even during times of difficulty, which again is exemplified by this alignment, these planet placements during the full moon. A true warrior will summon the deep power within. They'll summon more of themselves to the cause. It might be wisdom, focus, intelligence. It might be surrendering to the divine. But the warrior within has great resourcefulness and determination. And Mother Isis will urge you to dig deep into yourself and find the part of you that will lead you to spiritual success. There is an incantation here that I will read to you. It is a couple lines long, so if this resonates with you, feel free to use it. It's not my own creation. It comes from Elena Fairchild. Warrior strong, within my heart you beat. My highest destiny I shall meet. Your power, focus, and determination ends fear, doubt, and procrastination. Warrior strong, within my heart you beat. Together, my highest destiny we meet. Ooh, I kind of got chills reading that. I think that's very powerful. Something that I myself can use not only during this full moon, but in other parts of my life, in everyday obstacles. The next card here is the Eye of Horus. It is representative of awakening divine perception. The Eye of Horus is an all-seeing eye. He sees all things. Nothing is hidden from him. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. Again, very much aligned with Libra. The Eye of Horus gifts us with spiritual abilities, not only including divine insight, but that deep connection to intuition, that deep connection to inner knowing, the ability to see past things that may be hidden here by the moon. The Eye of Horus tells us that we have so much divine support and protection that we can grow our abilities. We can move past obstacles. We can push aside fear and procrastination so that we can not only move closer to our future and our destiny, but that we can serve others with our divine gifts. This is a wonderful, wonderful message, again, to dig deep and awaken the divine gifts that we've been blessed with, not only to move forward in our own path and our own journey, but also to be a beacon and light the way for others who may be struggling, for others who may have fallen off of their path, and for maybe others who have not awakened yet to their sacred journey. But the Eye of Horus is calling us to connect with and recognize the divine connection, the protection and insight. The incantation for this card, the Eye of Horus, is as follows. Eye of Horus, Eye of the Sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eye so bright, beloved Horus, Lord of Light. I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision, pure and clear. This is a wonderful, wonderful incantation I think, again, for all things, but ever if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like the path is hidden, right? If you're feeling like you're being driven, by Aries and Jupiter to go and think big and move fast, if you're really feeling the energy of the sun, but not sure which way to go, calling upon the divine, God, Isis, Horus, Jesus, Allah, whoever you believe in, right? Your guardian angels, your spirit team, your passed over loved ones, to help you see the path, to help you see accurately without distortion, without fear, without hesitation. I do truly believe that we are all gifted with spiritual insight and an ability to dig down deep and find and embody that intuition, that divine intuition, to help us move forward. But sometimes we need a little help. Sometimes we need a little guidance. And I think that is a wonderful incantation to use if by chance we're ever feeling lost. The last card here is Scales of Balance. It is the ancient tantra of the soul. And here it is explained that when this card is drawn, Isis is speaking to you specifically, telling you that you are a tantrika, an initiate on the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to the human experience. So this really is speaking to the fact that within each one of us there is a divine masculine, divine feminine energy. We are whole because we embody both masculine and feminine traits. When those are out of balance, right, that's when we seek to rebalance ourselves. Again, really falling into that theme of Libra. Also, as that divine healing of masculine and feminine energy, really speaking to Chiron and the wounded healer. Knowing that we've gone through difficulties in life where we were out of balance, right? Maybe we were a little more masculine, driving forward, steamrolling people, being a little too pushy, acting out in that raw, direct, sometimes rude energy, and hurting people, others, and ourselves, right? In talking about the energy of the 7th house, maybe possibly hurting relationships or not nurturing them as needed to be. But also maybe being out of balance and exhibiting, an overabundance of that feminine energy, where, we're over nurturing, where we're always caring for others, giving instead of being in a place to receive. Again, balancing that out, the scales of balance. So I think this is really speaking towards Libra, Chiron healing energy. And as we connect with Isis, as we connect with Divine Mother, these energies come into mutual respect and balance. And within that balance, that is where we attain our greatest and most, our highest power, presence, and healing effect in the world of not only the human experience and the forms here on earth in the 3D, but also in the world of the soul, right? Us being able to ascend and move forward into the 5D without finding balance, without moving towards our north node, without embodying both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We stay stuck and connected to those lower base energies. We cannot ascend if we are out of balance. Again, talking about the theme of the scale, balance, fairness. With this energy, with this protection, with this great power of balance that Isis, the Divine Mother, blesses us with, she wants us to know that we are supported 100% and furthering exploring this path, right? Furthering our journey, encountering obstacles, but being fully supported with the power and the insight to move past them, because she is blessing us and encouraging us with love and guidance to continue to move forward. I think this is also a very beautiful message of encouragement and protection and blessing, but also a calling and a hearkening to the relationship with Divine Mother, Divine Masculine, and Divine Feminine within ourselves. Really the energies that are within our own soul, and the sacred relationship of people here on earth and the divine, you know, your spirit team, your angels, you know, whoever it is that you connect to on a higher level, your higher power. Through deep stillness and quietness, meditation, that's where we receive those divine messages that lead us to our north node. The incantation here for the scales of balance is as follows. The scales are balanced with perfection, feminine and masculine in divine connection, surrender and strength, body and soul. Together are loved, united, and whole. I know when to act and when to rest. Scales of balance allow harmony to vest. Deep within, I am now at peace. As in balance, I effortlessly now release. I feel balance, wholeness, and vitality as I balance and heal my divine humanity. I can't say enough on how wonderful I think this message aligns with this full moon in Libra. If you didn't check out the full moon in Libra message that I made just before making this one, I really encourage you to. I think it would lend a lot of foundation to this message. And after this message, I will be doing a reading. So I hope that you are able to check that out. I'm trying to keep these quick and short enough, but also not to lose any of the meaning so rich and so powerful. But I think this again just really speaks to that Libra energy, this full moon energy, insight, awakening, you know, the path that we have before us, our divine drive to move forward, you know, to our north node, but also the encouragement to not stop, but to slow down and know that we are divinely guided and directed down the correct path. And even if it takes us a little bit longer here, a little bit longer there, that we are still moving in the right direction and protected in our journey. Thank you so much for listening to this message. I hope it helps you. I'm going to stop this video here, clear the table, and then I'll come back with a reading. I hope that part 2 was wonderful. I am wishing you peace, love, and blessings. I'll see you guys around for part 3. Make sure to come back.